Hello, hello, let's study the tarot. This is a card for right now, an impulse maybe that you can use, or you can just study the meaning of the tarot cards with me. We do have a Five of Swords. Ooh, that's an intense card. Here we have some intensity going on, mainly mental intensity. The swords always talk about everything that's going on in the intellect, in the mental realm, in the brain, the thinking, the prefrontal. So this is when we are really like in maybe a time where we are not quite sure which direction to take, a little bit of confusion. It can be a card of inner conflict, mental conflict, where there's a lot of truths working against each other, and we have to figure out which one is really the way to move forward. And we might have to cut out things quite, I want to say, intensely, like in a much harsher way. So we want to make a little bit of harsher decisions. This is often a card of wanting to be right, or being kind of bullyish towards people, you know, saying things that are true but hurtful, because the swords represent a certain truth and a certain seeing and a certain perceiving of things. So we want to make sure that we are not too aggressive in our communication. This can also be about aggressive communication, and we want to make sure about, even if we know we are right, understanding what it means if we go into a situation, especially in relationships, what it means to be being right at all costs, because it could really cost us something. That's the point. There's a saying, I just recently saw this TikTok, or I'm not sure where, of this lawyer who is teaching these communication skills. He's really good. I forget his name, unfortunately. Maybe put it in the comments. And he's like, do you want to be right, or do you want to be happy? And that is, you know, sometimes it is not that important to be right. So make sure to remember that. But yes, we sometimes, of course, have to also speak our truth, and the truth might maybe even be hurtful. So good luck.